Hey everybody, we're back, hopefully, for much longer than last time. Many of you know I just got out of the hospital, so there's been a little delay. I apologize for that for sure, but we're back. We got a whole bunch of new stuff coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time. Going to get back into the swing of things. We're going to get the school going. We're, of course, just like today, we're going to get stupid, because guess what we're doing? We're making cookies with beer and coffee. We're going to start with about 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Chunky. Packed, obviously. And 11 ounces of stout. Going to reduce this way down to probably about 1/3 of a cup or half a cup, somewhere around there. Alright, so this has been boiling on here for about 15 minutes, medium heat. Looks to be about 4 or 5 ounces left. We'll probably use about half of this. I'm going to use 1/3 of a cup of it, but it's starting to get some caramely flavors to it, and rather than have it burn, we're going to take it off and let it cool. Alright, like most cookie recipes, your first step is to cream together your butter and your sugar. So you got a cup of butter, and 1/2 cup of white sugar, and a cup of dark brown sugar. Packed. There we go. Alright, so we're going to add in 2 eggs, one at a time, until they are incorporated. And our butter is nice and creamy. Add in 2 teaspoons of homemade vanilla extract and 1/3 of a cup of our reduced Guinness and dark brown sugar syrup. Make sure you scrape the sides. Yeah, I'm going to add 2 cups of just regular flour. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a cup of cocoa powder. This is Dutch process. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit darker, and a little bit more expensive, just saying. And do not crank the spurs on this until it settles down a little bit with the dust. Get it all mixed in really good. Scrape the sides down really well, make sure everything is mixed in. Don't eat raw cookie dough, it's got eggs in it. Alrighty. So that is the base. Now this has beer in it. It's got dark brown sugar in it, which brings a little bit of bitterness because of the extra molasses in it. This also has some little special treats coming in here. We've got a 1.25 cups of white chocolate, and it's going to have a 1.25 cups of espresso chocolate chips in it. So it should make a nice offset for each other. They have both. Little coffee, little chocolate, little white chocolate, a little brown sugar, little beer. It's nothing in here is a bad thing. And it's not a super heavy beer flavor, but it is in there. Now, this needs to go in the fridge for a little bit, probably 30 minutes or so, just to kind of firm up some. So we're going to wrap it up in some plastic and toss it in the fridge, and then we'll be right back. Yeah, just kind of work this out onto some plastic wrap here. Now, time for cookies. scoop these up and drop them right on here. Leave them a couple inches apart. That way they got room to spread and be cookies. And we're gonna put these in the oven. We're gonna throw this back in the refrigerator so that it stays relatively firm. First batch is in. That should take about 8 or 9 minutes. Time. Oh yeah. Those look delicious. And they're beautiful. Just gotta let them cool. That's the hard part. Nice chocolatey, real super soft, moist on the inside. You know, tiniest little hint of maybe some beer in them. A little bit, not a lot. A lot of coffee flavor. And they're really super, super yummy. Alrighty, so we're back mostly. Tried anyway. Make sure you give us a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got lots of good stuff coming up. And we'll see you next time. You have some fake cookies. There you go. All right. There, my little sous chef.